All right, I think we are live. Well, welcome in everybody to another episode of Mouse Madness. Every Tuesday night, right here, 8 o'clock, we do something a little bit different, a little bit pop culture. We obviously do some Disney stuff. We do a lot of other stuff as well. But welcome in everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. I am Walt from Mouse Talk, and tonight we are going to have a really spooky good time as we do another bracket, because you know me, I'm the bracket king. I love my brackets. And tonight we are going to do a scary movie bracket. Now this bracket's going to work a little bit different than our other brackets, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. But I want to go over kind of a few things, but I want to do some mousekeeping before we do that. I also want to ask you guys some help, because we're kind of changing things a little bit. If you haven't seen it already, we bought a light, like a spotlight, one of those light things to help with lighting in here a little bit better. So let me know what you think of it. I do have it on right now to help out, try to put it in the background so we can't see it. But hopefully the light's a little bit better. I know how the light in here usually isn't that good. It's a small room. It's a small little, I'll call it a room, studio, whatever you want to call it. So we're working on trying to find a way to make this work. But I'm hoping the light's a little bit better, give us a little bit clearer look. And also let me know what the audio's like, because I'm trying to use a microphone this time. Got the microphone set up beforehand, so hopefully the microphone's working as well. Let me say hi to a few people, because there's a lot of people already in the chat that I want to say hi to really, really fast. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait a second before we even do that. Let me do some real quick mousekeeping. I'm all over the place tonight. It's been such a busy day at work, but welcome in everybody. But I never saw the before, so I can't really know if there's a difference. Oh, Stevie Lee, that's all right. I just appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here. Sounds good and looks good. Okay, thanks, Doug. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Of course, first and foremost, Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Family-friendly streams throughout the week. Monday through Sunday, you're looking for a stream, go to theliveplace.com. You're going to find a stream, whether it's Disney or other stuff too. You'll find it right there to find a really fun, family-friendly stream right at theliveplace.com. Dean is such a great supporter of this community. This is our way of giving back to make sure we support him by clicking on his link, going to his website, and coming through that way. It really helps him a lot. And, of course, I also want to say a quick shout-out to my two partner channels. They are Steve from Steve's World and Dan from Disney Dan. There they are right there. Dan and Steve are great guys. Steve goes live on Monday nights with Steve's World on Mondays. I'm not sure if he's calling it Monday Madness or what, but Mondays with Steve. And, of course, I think that's it. Mondays at 8. Yep, Mondays at 8. And, of course, Dan goes live on Saturdays with Disney Fiasco at 7. So be sure to check out our two partner channels. They are fantastic channels. We're very lucky to have them. So be sure to check out our partner channels. And, of course, we go live every Tuesday with Mouse Madness. Tonight, we are live again on Thursday with Melissa. Will be here with me on Thursdays to do our Disney Talk. And, of course, Steve and I go live on Saturdays with Sports Night. So there's a few different nights of the week you can check us out. I hope you guys do. And, of course, in between that, we do vlogs and things of that nature. We just posted a vlog on D.C., Washington, D.C. We did a little bit of a tour and had a good day trip down there. And I also have another one coming up really, really soon that I'm hoping to film this week, something a little bit different than Disney that I think a lot of you guys and gals will like. But with that, let me say hi to everybody in the chat. There's a ton of people. Let me go ahead and say hi to everybody. Thank you all for being here. Brian Eisenhart's here. Mike Wheeler's here. Melissa, my better half, is here. Alex Brunner, Pam's fan. Dougie from Walter Graham's is in the house. Good to see you, Dougie, buddy. Matthew and Lauren Vlogs, good to see you. Thank you. Sunshine Nation is here. Thank you all for coming over from Jim. Jim had like 40-something people in there today, and well-deserved. Jim's a good guy, and I'm glad to see his viewership increase, because he really does a great job. Russ Stapleton's in the house. Russ, thank you very much for being here, buddy. I saw your message a little bit earlier, pal. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I'll be sure to reply to you a little bit later. Everybody, please say your prayers for Russ. He's a great guy, incredibly talented, by the way. If you guys haven't seen his stuff, go out and check out his Etsy shop. He does a lot of great stuff with when it comes to like logos and things of that nature. Russ is such a good guy. Stevie Lee, welcome in. I think this is Stevie Lee's first time, so everybody say hi to Stevie Lee. Thank you for being here. Alex Brunner, again, I saw him. Mike said, hey, Pam and Brian, everybody saying hi. Let's see who else is here. I just want to check. Steve's World. There's Steve. There's my partner channel. Steve's World's in the house. Be sure to check him out. Captain Akron 27, Blake AM. Noah's in the house. Good to see you, Noah. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Eric Newman's here. There's Jim. More sunshine, please. Jim, thanks, buddy, for sending everybody over. I appreciate it. Surya Myers is here. June is here. Is it June? Am I wrong? Or is it Rachel? Rachel or June? But either way, thank you for being here. You guys got a great channel. What a great channel they have. June and Rachel from Diz Life of Ours are here. John Hazelton's in the house. Jackie RV and the Disney is here. And Dances with Goofy, welcome in. There's Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders, who, by the way, are going live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with their show, the Not Quite Ready for Prime Time. And D&G Explorers will be their guest this week. So be sure to check them out tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Kay Atwood's in the house. Wow, you guys all came over from Jim. So I appreciate you guys being here. You're all here because Jim sent you. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Andrea Houston's in the house. Brian says, well, I found something in one of my drawers that I got from the grand opening of DCA if you want it. Oh, wow. How about that, Brian? Yeah, we'll have to talk about that, buddy. Let's see who else we have. And I appreciate everybody's patience. We're going to get started here in just a minute on that really, really awesome. It's going to be awesome tonight. The bracket's going to be really cool. We got a lot of them to go over. Amy, AJC Magic TV. There's Ray J. Ray J, happy Wednesday to you. I know it's Wednesday where you are. Lady Jamers is here. Wow, everybody's in here. Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Deborah, good to see you. I think I got Corey Meets World. Corey, another great channel. I'm honored to have you here. Corey's in the house. Corey Meets World's here. Thank you, guys. Corey, thank you for being here, buddy. Good to see you. I think, wow, this is really jumping. Arjohn's, there's the legend. Richard's in the house. Arjohn's is here. Arjohn's, good to see you, pal. I think that's everybody. I just want to get caught up. Let's just take a look, make sure that we got everybody. Wow, guys, it's really jumping. Thank you again. I don't mean to go slow here. Nathan Rita, welcome in. Nathan, good to see you, buddy. And we are caught up. So good. So tonight, Halloween, it's October. We got to do a scary movie bracket. We just got to. We got to have a scary movie bracket. So we're going to do one. I got 64 scary movies. Now, look, there's tons of scary movies out there. Tons of them. So I picked as best I could. I got some oldies. I got some 70s and 80s. I've got some from today. So we got a little bit of everything in there. But here's how we're voting tonight. We're not voting on your favorite. We're voting on the ones that you think are more scary. So it may not be your favorite, but if it's the one that scared the you-know-what out of you, that's the one. So we're voting on which one scared you more. And Donna Jaworski's in the house. Donna, good to see you. Donna's like super major mod influencer, contributor, supporter. Donna's awesome. Donna, good to see you, dear. Glad you're here. But that's how we're going to do it tonight. The Random Collection's in the house. Thank you all for being here. I think this is the first time for them as well. Random Collection, welcome in. But that's how we're going to vote. So again, when you vote, you're voting. They are all scary. They are. I agree, Steve. They're all scary. But you know what? Some scare you more than others. And I'm going to try to be biased. I mean, unbiased. I meant unbiased in this. I'm going to be as unbiased as I can be. D&G Explorers are in the house. Again, don't forget to check them out tomorrow night. Right after they're done with the Disney Nerd Herders, I think they're going live themselves tomorrow night, D&G Explorers. So be sure to check them out as well. Willy Wonka. Dances with Goofy says, is Willy Wonka or Wizard of Oz a choice? No, they are not on this list. Because overall, those movies aren't scary. So I'll tell you what, let's get the first one rolling. I know I kind of did, Surya, but no, not at all. I don't vote. You guys do all the voting. It's Steve and I. Steve, I'm going to need you tonight, buddy. We got a lot of people in here. Steve's my counter, and then we move on. So let's do the first one. We'll make this one kind of an easy one. I think it's an easy one. So the first matchup is a movie called The Descent. Now, I've never seen this one, but it's The Descent versus Halloween. And it's another disclaimer. No sequels in here. At least I don't think there are. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that, buddy. No sequels. So no Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Friday the 13th, Part 28, Jaws 2, Jaws 3. None of them are in here. And these are all scary movies. So Jaws will be in here. It's a scary movie. It's not necessarily a threat, a slasher, but it's a scary movie. So here we go. Halloween versus The Descent. There we go. Wow, look at that. Diz Life or Ours with the Descent. Good job, Descendants. Brian says. Mike Wheeler says Halloween, just because I don't know the other one. There's a couple of dissents in there. Jaws is intense, not scary. Well, you know what, Steve? I agree with you, but I looked up the top 100 on 3 different lists. I looked at IMDb, I looked at IGN, and I looked at Rotten Tomatoes, and one other one. It makes the list for all of them. It's considered a scary movie. So I agree with you. I didn't think it was, but it made the list, so I put it on there. I am not big on some scary movies. Me either, Lady Dreamers. I'm really not. I mean, I've seen a lot of them, but I'm not big into getting scared. It looks like Halloween, from what I can see so far, is really kind of got this one locked up. Melissa says, dude, Jaws terrified me as a child. I'm with you. I agree. I think it's scary, personally. I think Halloween, I think Jaws is scary, personally. It definitely is a scary movie. Not necessarily a horror flick. These are scary movies. So it looks like Halloween is going to get the win in the first one. Tell that to Quint. I know, right? I think we need a bigger boat. Quint didn't say that, but I know what you mean, Charlie. Tina McNeil, welcome in. I hope he watches all of them. Me, I run to the other room. I don't blame you. Me too. This Life of Ash says Jaws 1 and 2 were horrifying. They were. And actually, I enjoyed Jaws 2 more than Jaws 1. I enjoyed the original, but I really liked the second one a lot. I don't either. Melissa, I'm not into the horror stuff, so I really can't vote. They're all scared of me. Oh, you can vote. You can definitely vote. We need votes for sure. Maybe because I'm a swimmer. Yeah, that could be why. Absolutely. So next one, again, scary, horror type things. Black Swan, everybody knows that movie, versus Candyman. Who saw Candyman? I saw like half of it. So we have Black Swan versus Candyman. So who do you all vote there? Black Swan versus Candyman. Ooh, lots of Candyman votes. Look at that. Candyman. Black Swan, Candyman. Lots of Candyman. Black Swan was pretty intense too, actually. Isn't really scary. It's more disturbing. Well, I agree with you there, Dougie. Again, it was on the list. I couldn't believe it too, but it made it. And some of these early on will be easy, I think. Hey, David Houston, welcome in. Good to see you, pal. Glad you're here. Black Swan versus Candyman. I still won't say Candyman in the mirror. I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it either. Oh, God. My good friend Renee got to meet Robert Englund, who plays Freddy Krueger, at a horror convention. That's awesome. 13-3. Looks like Candyman is going to get the win. So the Candyman can. For those of you who know who that is, that's oh my gosh, isn't that terrible? I'm drawing a blank on him now. Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. That's his name. Can't wait for Jordan Peele's new Candyman. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Dougie. That is coming out. And again, guys, let me know how the lighting is looking. Again, I got one of these new spotlights. We're trying to find the right way to get it situated so that it gives us better light in here, because you guys have seen the light in the past. So the next movie, 2 scary ones for sure. We got The Ring versus Misery. Now, of course, Misery is the one with Kathy Bates as, isn't that terrible? I can't think of her name in the show. But Kathy Bates' Misery versus The Ring. Tough one there. That's a tough one. They're both scary. I'll never recover. Annie Wilkes. I think it's Annie Wilkes, but Misery is a classic. There you go. The Ring. Wow, lots of The Rings. I'm surprised at that. The Ring. There's one for Misery. The Wedding Ring, Misery. Brian. Never seen them. I stay away from all things scary. Stevie Lee, I don't blame you. I just figured it'd be a fun topic tonight with us being Halloween and scary time. Wait, is this The Ring or Ring You? No, it's The Ring. Dougie, The Ring. So 11-1. Looks like The Ring is going to get the win over Misery, which really kind of surprised me. I thought a lot of people would pick Misery. Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, Dougie. I mean, Charlie and Donna says, I have a Ring doorbell. So there you go. Wasn't scary to me. Wasn't, you know what? Again, scary. It was, parts of it were scary. I was scared for him. That's how I felt. I was scared for him. Yes. Who do watch them. Absolutely. And a lot of these you guys should know. I'm sure a lot of these you guys know. All right. So it looks like from what I'm seeing, the Ring is going to move on. Okay. So the next one, Reanimator. And I saw this a long time ago. It was kind of a weird one. But Reanimator versus Nightmare on Elm Street. I think this one should be an easy one. Reanimator versus Nightmare on Elm Street. That one was scary. I agree, Surya. Misery was definitely mean in the human sense. But it's scary and horror all in the same for the, especially for the guy that couldn't get away. Nightmare on Elm Street. Looks like Elm Street's got this one. Really, Mike? Never seen... Mike. Mike Wheeler is so funny. Oh, my gosh. Nightmare on Elm Street. I do love the Reanimator trilogy. Yeah, did you see that? Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street. Looks like Nightmare on Elm Street. Best comedy, Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, I kind of feel that way, Brian, after the first one. The first one legitimately scared me. After that, he got to be a little too, one-liners kind of thing. I agree. After a while, he wasn't scary anymore. He was just kind of a, they were all one-liners. Would have been better if Luca Brasi was the tormentor. So Nightmare on Elm Street moves on. Next one. Oh, here's a good one. He got cheesy. He did get cheesy. Jackie, I agree. I tend to think he did too. I do. I do 100%. So the next one, Phantom of the Opera versus Alien. Now, this is the first Alien. That's a scary movie. If anybody's ever seen the original Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver, the first one, it's pretty scary. So Alien versus Phantom of the Opera. Oh, Nightmare on My Street. I remember that. Alien. What? You're saying you don't like Freddy's Dead where he cosplays the Wicked Witch? No, I don't. No, Dougie, I can't. I can honestly say I don't. Phantom of the Opera versus Alien. It doesn't matter, Dougie. Any of them. I didn't even think of that. I forgot they had redone it a couple times. Probably always like to go with originals. So I'd probably have to say the original. But it looks like Alien's going to win. Phantom of the Opera is not scary at all. You know what? At times it can be, though. There you go. David Hasselhoff's version of it was scary. Silent version of the 40s. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that was Gerard Butler. That's right. That was Gerard Butler, wasn't it? But it looks like Alien is going to win from what I can see here. No, it's, well, again, not horror. It's not, it's, I don't know. I don't know how to word it, but it made the list. It made it near the bottom of the list. I will say that. Of the top 100, it was like 96 or something. Yeah, I know. Amen to that. All right, so Alien is moving on. So Alien gets the win there. Oh, here we go. Here's two scary ones for you. We got an oldie and we got one that's relatively new. Rosemary's Baby versus Paranormal Activity. So an oldie but a goodie versus a good one from today. I thought Paranormal Activity was pretty spooky for sure. Paranormal Activity versus Rosemary's Baby. All right. Rosemary's Baby. I know. Oh, my God. I know. I'm telling you. Wasn't it, though, Jackie? I'm telling you. It was something else. Rosemary's Baby, Paranormal Activity. Either of these. Really, Steve? I'm surprised by that. Rosemary's Baby's pretty spooky. Rosemary's Baby. There is nothing remotely scary about Paranormal Activity. I guess. Kind of some jump scares. I guess what one person considers scary, another may not. Everything scares me. I don't know. I thought it was pretty spooky to me, Dougie. I didn't realize just how many horror movies I've not seen. Yep, me too, Jim. Some of these, I've seen both of these, though. So Rosemary's Baby is still got life and is growing on to the next round. All right, so the next one. Here we go. Two more. We have The Fly. Now, there's a couple different versions of The Fly. So it doesn't matter. You can pick any of them. The scariest movie I ever saw until I was 21 was Jurassic Park. Oh, my God. I ruined Paranormal Activity for Samantha, Donna says. Oh, my gosh. You guys are so funny. Yes, exactly. It was bloodless. I like those kind. So we got The Fly versus The Conjuring. The Conjuring versus The Fly. Ooh, scary stuff. Again, scary to me. I know you guys might not consider it scary. I do. These are the kind of things that scare me. But I scare easy. So The Fly, The Conjuring, The Fly, no matter what it goes against. Oh my gosh, how about that? Jeff Goldblum's Fly. Yeah, that was, I didn't like that one, to be honest with you, Dougie. It was a little too graphic for me. I don't like that. The Fly, The Fly, The Fly, The Conjuring. Still love me some Jeff, though. The Fly. Looks like The Fly's got a lot of votes here. The Conjuring. All right, so here we go. We got some Fly votes. We got some Conjuring votes. The Conjuring will have you holding it out, going to the bathroom until the sun comes out. It's true. Conjuring's got, it's 8-8. Don't leave it up to me, guys. 8-8. We got 39 watching with 16 votes. Come on, everybody. Keep voting. 9-8, The Conjuring. I didn't know there was another Fly besides Jeff Goldblum. Absolutely. There was one back in the 50s that was done before that one. It's cheesy. It's not anywhere near what you would see from the one from Jeff Goldblum. But yes, his was a remake, actually. All right, so The Conjuring gets another vote. The Fly gets another vote. It looks like right now, oh my gosh, it looks like right now it's 10-9. 10-9 for The Conjuring. Old 50s B movie dances. Yes, right. That's right. Yep. The theater screamed in The Conjuring. Yeah, the whole theater. I believe it. All right, so we're going to go with The Conjuring. The Conjuring conjures up the win. See what I did there? I'm just kidding. Oh, 1958. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it was different. It was different. All right. So last matchup in the top left bracket, we have Let Me In. I don't know if anybody's seen that one. That one's pretty recent. It's probably within the last 5 to 7 years, I think. Let Me In versus maybe the scariest movie I've ever seen, The Exorcist. Let Me In versus The Exorcist. Again, scary movies. This is Halloween time, so we're doing some scary movies. Arving the Disney says Body Snatchers. You never know. That might be on the list. The Exorcist versus Let Me In. Oh, Ray J says Let Me In. Okay, you come in. The old horror movies were so much scarier than the ones now. You know what, Tina? Depending upon which it is, I can agree with that. The Exorcist gave, Blake says Exorcist gave them nightmares. Me too. That movie was scary. I guess, not to get into really religious things with anybody, but like that kind of stuff, I don't know. It scared the crap out of me. I'll just put it to you that way. Oh my gosh. I guess, although it didn't do it for me, the book is fantastic. The film kind of poor. George C. Scott was a masterpiece. Yeah, he was. I don't know. The Exorcist scared me. So Exorcist looks like it's moving on pretty good. Is my vote very good. Exorcist, first and last scary movie I have seen. I agree. Ooh, it's toughy, man. So The Exorcist moves on. They have exorcised their demons. Sorry, I missed a message. I was eating. No, Greg, don't worry about it, buddy. Eat first. That's important. Now let's talk. I hope you have the movie They Live too. That's a classic. You know what? Actually, Jackie, I didn't put They Live on this list. I know which one you're talking about. It's the one with Roddy Piper where they have to put the glasses on to see the aliens. I know what movie you're talking about, but I did not put that on this list. Yeah, Andrea, we're religious people. And that movie scared the heck out of me. The Exorcist scared me to death. Oh my gosh. Yeah, They Live actually was pretty cool. It was pretty cool with Roddy Piper. Terrible acting, but it's Roddy Piper. What do you expect? Wait, what does he do? He walks into that one room and he goes, "I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick butt." I'll say it. Who writes that stuff? But I get it. Oh my gosh. I had the religious elements to actually understand it. Yes. All right. We are doing okay. Good. Yeah, everybody's good there. All right. Let's keep going. So here we go. Bottom left-hand corner, we have The Cell. I think that's with Jennifer Lopez, I think. But I could be wrong. The Cell versus Scream. Who remembers Scream? 30-minute wrestling match in the middle of a movie. I remember that, Charlie. Yep. We're gonna Amy stay around, but I'm all out of bubblegum. That's exactly right. Just watched They Live a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. So Scream. The Cell was trippy. I only saw a little bit of that. It couldn't hold my attention. I didn't watch all of it. Yeah, exactly. Saria says it was pretty traumatizing in scenes. I get it. Scream, The Cell. Just because I love the parody ones. Oh yeah, they're funny. Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 7. I agree 100%. But it looks like Scream is going to get the win from what I'm seeing here, and Scream moves on. A couple votes for The Cell, though. That's not bad. Yeah, the Scream movies aren't bad. They're not too bad at all. They have their jump scares here and there. 10-3. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, next movie. Two movies, two classics. Well, one's a major classic, and one's probably going to become a classic. We have Saw, the original one, Saw versus Carrie. Yes, the Sissy Spacek Carrie. Saw versus Carrie. Another Stephen King. You're going to see a lot of Stephen King in here, guys, by the way. I mean, he is the master of horror, for sure. Carrie versus Saw. And so far, I'm seeing a ton of Carrie. Papers, Scissors, and Vacations. Welcome in. Oh, my. By the way, welcome in. Everybody say hi to Papers, Scissors, and Vacations. Oh, my. I think this is their first time in the chat. Thank you for being here. Everybody say hi to them. Make them feel welcome. Thanks for being here. We're a little bit off Disney topic tonight. We're talking scary movies, our scariest movies. It is Halloween time, so we like to kind of be, in the theme, in the spirit. And we're doing scary movies tonight, and we are voting. So please do vote. And right now we have Saw versus Carrie, and it looks like Carrie is winning this one pretty easy. Rockin' Robin, welcome in. I saw a scary movie on you. I thought it was, but then I just realized it was Steve World in a ballerina clown costume. Oh my gosh. Sean, Mickey Sightings is here as well. Everybody say hi to Sean, Mickey Sightings. Thank you all for being here. And it looks like, by the way, Carrie wins in a landslide. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. So Carrie gets the win. I think I said hi to everybody. Thank you again, everybody. Please hit that like button. It really helps the stream a lot. It helps us a ton. Really helps to get us out there and show people that we're here. And I appreciate everybody being here. This is fantastic. Thank you all so much. Yes, John, you're right. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fun time with this. I love doing these brackets. You guys, it actually tells me a lot about you guys as well, and these are a lot of fun. Paper, scissors, that's funny. Oh, the Steve Bellerin costume was nightmare-inducing. Steve. From Wizard of Oz rehearsal. Great stream, Walt, later, everyone. Take care, Charlie. Be sure to check them out tomorrow night, the Disney Nerd Herders, for their not quite ready for prime time at 7 p.m. as they have D&G Explorers. Take care, Charlie. If you get a chance to come back, bud, be sure to do so. With the votes. Oh, that's all right. No, it's great. All right, so here we go. Next matchup. Oh, two good ones here. American Werewolf in London versus Pan's Labyrinth. Steve says, I have no idea what any of these people are talking about. Me either, Steve. Me either, buddy. Pan's Labyrinth versus American Werewolf in London. American Werewolf in London actually was pretty upsetting at times as well when I saw that movie. American Werewolf's got a werewolf. London is better. American Werewolf in London, Pan's Lab. Don't know both. Oh, Ray J. Oh my gosh, yeah. American Werewolf in London is kind of a classic, especially over here. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that very much. American Werewolf in London, Werewolf. There's a Pan's Labyrinth, Werewolf. I hope the Gremlins is on the list. We'll have to see, Noah. You never know, buddy. I will not vote for American Werewolf. Director is a killer and should be in jail. So whatever the other one was. Tucky, I understand. I totally get what you're saying. Werewolf. So American Werewolf in London is moving on. They are moving on to the next round, and they will live to see the next full moon. All right, there. Next castle. I saw Jim's comment, and I go, there, next castle. I meant to say next matchup. Oh, my gosh. So here we go. Next matchup, we have, here we go. Bride of Frankenstein. Kind of an old one. That's a classic. Bride of Frankenstein versus Child's Play. Yes, the original Child's Play. Not Child's Play 36. Child's Play versus Bride of Frankenstein. Child's Play versus Bride of Frankenstein. Child's Play. Sorry, but your wolf is in another castle. Bride of Frankenstein, Knights, Lads, and Lasses. Good night, Dougie. Thank you, buddy, for being here. Everybody say good night to Dougie. Great guy. Be sure to check out Dougie's channel as well, Walter Graham's. Dougie's fantastic. Dougie, have a great night, buddy. Great to see you. D&G, probably Bride of Frankenstein, the original. Looks like I don't even like Barbie. Good night, Bride of Frankenstein, Child's Play. So it looks like a lot of Child's Play. My ex-girlfriend, Bride of Frank. Gotcha. Child's Play. Remember when I said evil babies are the worst? No evil dolls are. I get you. So Child's Play is moving on, and they will live to play another day. All right, next matchup. Thank you all again for being here. I definitely appreciate it. We got 40 strong in here right now, and it's fantastic. Thank you again. Let's see what we got next. Suro M, welcome in. Suro M, and I hope I said that right, Suro. I apologize if I didn't. But welcome in. So everybody say hi to Suro M. I think it's their first time in the chat, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We're just having a good time tonight talking about scary movies, and we're doing a bracket, and you get to vote on your favorites or the ones you think are the scariest. Next matchup, two classics, Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus Dracula. And yes, I mean the old Dracula. Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus Dracula. Dolls are evil. I agree with Disney for that. I actually did not like Child's Play. It just, something about it, it just upset me. Dracula, Texas Chainsaw. Dracula's got 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 5 to 2 so far. Dracula, Texas Chainsaw. Oh, Texas Chainsaw is coming back. Take care, Ray J. Good to see you. Everybody say goodnight to Ray J. Ray J, I mean, have a good day. It's daytime where Ray J is. Ray J, have a great day at work. Thank you for being here. We definitely appreciate you. Yes, those red eyes. I agree, Amy. Bela Lugosi, all those guys. It doesn't matter. You can pick any of them. Saria Myers says, I can't go for movies to go after kids. I agree. I'm with you there. Children of the Corn, they just worked there. Based off true story. Yep, that's true. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. From what I'm seeing, yep, Bela Lugosi. I love Bela Lugosi, actually, to be honest with you. Shows my age a little bit, but Dracula's got the lead. 10-9. 10-9. 10-9. So it looks like we're going to go a little bit more. Let's see. 10-9 Dracula going once. 10-9 Dracula going twice. And from what I'm seeing, Rockin' Robin with Dracula. So that's going to be the deciding vote right there. You felt sorry for Dracula? Really, Andrea? So Dracula takes a bite out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and moves on to the next round. All right, next movie. I think this one's kind of an easy one. Trick or Treat which is kind of an older movie. Was Dracula based on Vlad the Impaler? Yes, I think it actually was based on Vlad the Impaler. Now, they kind of expunged on a lot, or not expunged, but they kind of enhanced a lot of what the folklore was on Vlad the Impaler, saying like he drank the blood and stuff like that. I don't know if that was actually necessarily true, but yes, it was based off Vlad. So we have Trick or Treat versus Cujo. Oh, yeah, the one with Gary Oldman was pretty good. That's Bram Stoker's Dracula. See the Song of the South in Texas Chainsaw Massacre was playing in the adjacent theater. You could hear the screams over Zippity Doo-Dah. I believe it. I believe it. I guess, Andrea. I get what you're saying. Cujo. Oh, here, doggy. All right, so let's see. So far, Cujo, Trick or Treat, Cujo, Van Helsing. Oh, good one. Cujo. So far, Cujo's got the lead. Trick or Treat's got some votes, though. I'm surprised at that. I thought this one was going to be easy. There we go. Cujo. But we have to go with Cujo. To this day, I don't trust St. Bernards. I agree. That's why it's actually the reason why I won't buy one. It's sad, too, because in the movie, he gets bit by a rabid bat, I think, which makes him that way. I didn't like the Stephen King to mess with animals. Yeah. So 11-4, Cujo takes a bite out of Trick or Treat and moves on to the next round. All right, last two matchups in the bottom left-hand corner, and then we'll move on to the top right-hand corner. You guys are doing great. Thank you all, by the way, for being here. We have Invasion of the Body Snatchers versus Jaws. So two 70s movies. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's the one with Donald Sutherland is in that one. Invasion of the Body Snatchers versus Jaws. Who does everybody vote for here? This is fun. Thank you, Paper Scissors. I'm glad you guys are having fun. We love doing these. Jaws. Lots of Jaws. Jaws. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Jaws. We're going to need a bigger boat. Amen to that. That's true, actually. Arvian says, watch Beethoven. You'll love St. Bernard's again. That's true. Invasion, Body Snatchers is why I don't like the ocean. Yeah, amen to that. Jaws was better, but not scary. See, I thought Jaws was scary, personally. When they play the music and they show it from the point of view of the... I don't know. I think, for me, it's scary for sure. But that's just me. I used to love the ocean. I don't love the ocean anymore. That movie definitely scarred me. So Jaws is moving on to the next round. Nacho Mujica, Disney apologizes to guests after Skyliner Nightmare. No indication on reopening. Yep, I saw that. Yep. And welcome in, Nacho Mujica. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, the music definitely helped to make Jaws. I agree with you 100%, Sean. You're right. Okay, last matchup, bottom left-hand corner. Blair Witch Project versus The Omen. Another one that actually scared the crap out of me. Blair Witch Project versus The Omen. Greg, I do too. I actually like Jaws 2 better. I really enjoy the first Jaws, but the Jaws 2, I really like that a lot. Junior Rachel, you guys are funny. You guys never saw The Omen or Blair Witch? Blair Witch is actually based out of Baltimore. Or not Baltimore, but Maryland. Freaky little demon child. Oh, yeah. Well, he's a little bit more than just a demon child. He's the... he's the child. And not in a good way. The Skyliner is not in this bracket, David. Alrighty, Damien is a creepy kid. Damien is scary, to be honest with you. Blair Witch Project was stupid. So 12-3, The Omen has got the lead, and it looks like The Omen is going to move on to the next round. That's a good omen for them. See what I did there? Never mind. All right, so the whole left side is set. Those 32 are now down to 16. Let's move over to the right side. We got some great horror movies, scary movies coming up. I don't get motion sickness easy. Yeah, that's true. I didn't realize it was Mike that said that. Mike, you're funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Blair Witch the night of my grandma's funeral. Oh, Pam, I'm sorry. That's not the best thing. Oh, that was called The Good Son. I think it was called The Good Son. Didn't make this list though. Sorry. All right, here we go. Pam's family today, my friend. I know, I can't believe that. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. We have The Nun. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's kind of a newer movie. The Nun versus The Shining. Jack Nicholson, The Shining. The Shining versus The Nun. Thank you, John, for that. I appreciate it very much. The Bad Seed. I think it was The Good Son. The Shining, The Nun. Paper, scissors votes for The Nun. There you go. Yes, it is. Actually, it is. It's a little bit like Blair Witch. It's kind of like that first person kind of filming kind of thing. Shine on The Nun. The Shining. Here's Johnny. So it looks like The Shining is going to get the win here. I have not seen The Nun yet, though, so I'm glad The Shining won. Because I haven't seen that. Anybody seen The Shining yet? What do you guys... I mean, not The Shining. Have anybody seen The Nun yet? Oh, there's a burp. Sponsored by D&G Explorers, by the way. It's like one of the best horror movies ever made. It's true. Dr. Sleep comes out soon. It's the sequel to The Shining. All right, so Shining is moving on. All right, next to Phantasm. If you guys have ever seen that one. Phantasm versus The Thing. Now, The Thing is the one. This is the original Thing. This is the one with Kurt Russell. Phantasm versus The Thing. And actually, The Thing kind of scared me too. But I really like Kurt Russell a lot. I like the end of the movie. The Thing versus Phantasm. Looks like The Thing's got the lead here pretty easily so far. The Thing. Everybody know what Phantasm is, by the way? There's a vote for Phantasm. There's one. 14-1, and The Thing is good. Phantasm's kind of a weird, really weird movie. Based in it's like in a cemetery. Funeral home. It's kind of like demons and the devil and stuff like that too. It's kind of weird, to be honest with you. But The Thing is moving on. I really like the end of The Thing. I like how they left it like that. It was actually pretty cool. All right, so The Thing moves on to the next movie. Is Preston in here? I didn't see him. I'm looking for Preston. Preston, if you're in here, buddy, good to see you. I didn't see your name pull up, but Preston McDevitt, if you're here, buddy, welcome in. Good to see you, Preston. Hello, Preston McDevitt. So he must be in here somewhere. I missed you, Preston. I'm sorry, pal. Good to see you, buddy. I think all these movies are weird. Yeah, that's true, too. I don't like evil horror much. No, me either. I'm with you. The Thing moves on. You're right. Next to Son of Frankenstein, kind of an old one, versus The Sixth Sense. Hey, here's Preston. Good to see you, buddy. Preston, good to see you, pal. Hope everybody's doing good. We're thinking about you for sure. We got Son of Frankenstein versus The Sixth Sense. I think this one's going to be kind of an easy one. Me too, Tina. That movie scared me too. Sixth Sense. All right, so it looks like The Sixth Sense. Nice twist. It was a good twist. And I'm not a big M. Night Shyamalan fan at all, to be honest with you. Hey, G. Wilson's in the house. Good to see you, G. Wilson. Everybody say hi to G. Wilson as well. We are moving right along, guys. So it looks like The Sixth Sense is going to get the win and move on to the next round. So Sixth Sense is moving on. Next matchup. Here we go. That was a lot of fun. Can't wait to join again. Got to go to bed. Everyone have a great night. Thank you, Diz Life of Ours. Everybody say goodnight to June and Rachel. Thank you for being here. We're definitely going to finish this up next week. We won't finish it tonight. We're just going to do the first round tonight. We'll try to finish up next week. So June and Rachel, thanks for being here. We definitely appreciate it very, very much. Everybody say goodnight to June and Rachel. This Life of Ours. Check out their channel. They have a great channel. Great channel. Be sure to check them out. Wonderful content. All right, let's keep moving on. We have next movie is The Evil Dead versus The Birds. There's a classic for you. The Evil Dead versus The Birds. Who does everybody vote for there? Evil Dead versus The Birds. Birds is like a classic for sure. Evil Dead versus the Birds. The Birds, the Birds, the Birds, Evil Dead. The Birds, the Birds, the Birds, Evil Dead. The bird is the word, Noah says. Amen to that. Birds, the Birds, the Birds. So it looks like the Birds is moving on pretty easily. And they will fly away with the win. Evil Dead was, I don't know. I don't even know how to word Evil Dead. Evil Dead didn't scare me as, I mean, the Birds is pretty something else. Yep, Nacho Mojica, I knew that. Yep, Rise of the Resistance opens December 5th. Hoping to be down there for it. Hitchcock is a master of suspense for sure. I agree. So the Birds moves on. Next matchup. Oh, two good ones. Now I want to put a little prerequisite on this next one, or kind of like a side note. We have Christine, another Stephen King. Christine versus the Mummy. Now this is not the Brendan Fraser Mummy. I'm talking about the Mummy from the old Mummy, like the one of the original Universal Monsters Mummy. That Mummy. So the Mummy versus Christine. And welcome in Meg from Mickey's Magic. Meg, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Everybody say hi to Meg. Meg's a great supporter of the channel. She has a great channel as well. She goes live on Mondays at 9 right after Steve, so be sure to check out her channel as well. So we have Christine versus the Mummy. For someone who doesn't like scary movies, you've certainly seen most of them. I know I have seen a lot of them. That doesn't mean I like them all. The Mummy is the one with Lon Chaney. Now, this is the one that goes back. Brendan Fraser is scary acting. Oh, actually, I'll be honest with you, Jack. I actually like the original of the Mummy. I thought it was good. All right, Steve. So what are we looking at count-wise? Because it looks like this is actually close. The 2000 Mummies. Let's see here. Mummy, I see a lot of votes for 7-7. Oh, my gosh. AJC Magic 8-8. 8-8. The Mummy versus Christine. This is, so far, the closest matchup we've had. Meg, I don't know if you voted yet. The new Mummy doesn't make sense. No, the new Mummy with Tom Cruise is horrendous, by the way. Meg votes for the Mummy over Christine. So 10-10. Right now, we have 10-10. If it comes down to me, I'll make the final vote if I have to. All right, 10-10 going once, 10-10 going twice. I'll tell your Mummy. All right, so I'm going to break the tie. And we are going with, because I don't know if Preston's voting or if he's just being funny. Steve says the Mummy. Okay, so there you go. The Mummy gets the win. And we'll move on. Mummy gets the win. And there you go. So the Mummy moves on. Much scarier than any of these. Dances with Goofy. You're funny. Next matchup. Oh, here we go. Spell check. Nice shirt, Walt. Thank you. It's in honor of it being Halloween season. Thank you. Next matchup. It. It versus Get Out. Get Out versus It. Who do you guys pick there? That's a good one. It versus Get Out. G. Wilson says nope and nope. I saw that too. Nacho Mojica, summer 2020 for Ratatouille. Absolutely. It looks like it's it for most of them. Yep, looks like it is it. And moves on to the next round. So guess what? Get out. Because you're out of this bracket. All right, next matchup. 28 Days Later versus Friday the 13th. 28 Days Later versus Friday the 13th. I couldn't read it. The book was so wordy and long. I get that. That's it. John says that's it. Friday the 13th or 28 Days Later. Friday the 13th's got a lot of votes to start. 28 Days has got a couple, though. There's a couple in there. Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th. This is the original now. None of the 7, 8, 9, 12, Freddy versus Jason. We're not doing any of that. Just Friday the 13th, the original. And it looks like Friday the 13th is easily going to win and move on to the next round. All right. We got one more matchup in the top right-hand corner, and then we'll move down to the bottom right-hand corner, and then that'll finish us up for tonight. 28 Days Later, it's fine. I thought it was good. Is that Cillian Murphy, I think, is in that? I thought it was pretty good. So the next matchup, two older movies now. Now, this is older movies. We have The Fog. It's a 1980 movie, The Fog, versus The Wicker Man. Now, The Wicker Man's had a couple different versions. There was one with Nicolas Cage, and there was another one I think that was done back in the 60s or 70s. But we have The Fog versus The Wicker Man. The Fog versus The Wicker Man. Having a nice suburban life. The Fog, The Wicker Man, Fog. Actually, I really enjoyed The Fog. I thought it was kind of cool. I liked the whole concept behind that movie. I thought it was kind of neat. It was kind of scary, too. Isaac Nail, welcome in. Good to see you. Isaac, I didn't say hi to you earlier, buddy. That's good, Preston. Actually, you probably shouldn't know a lot of these movies, buddy. His singing at the end gave me chills. Oh, I know. The Frog. The Fog. The Fog. Fog. The Fog. The Fog. The Fog. The Fog. So it looks like The Fog is going to move on. 12-6, The Fog. All right, there we go. I actually did like that. I thought that was pretty good. All right, last bracket, bottom right-hand corner, and this will finish up our first round. Next week, we're going to finish the whole thing up with the rest of the bracket, but let's keep going. So we got 16 more movies to get through here. So the next one is The Howling. The Howling versus Cabin in the Woods. The Howling versus Cabin in the Woods. I actually really like the concept behind the movie The Cabin in the Woods, and it scared me. And I've seen The Howling, too, and The Howling kind of scares me, too. But The Howling's very graphic. But is it foggy here? Cabin in the Woods, Howling. Howling, Cabin in the Woods is awesome. I vote for Dave's Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods, Howling, Cabin in the Woods. Not heard of these. John, The Cabin in the Woods is good. It's different. It's just different. I think you would like... It's just a different concept for a horror scary movie. I think it's pretty cool. So it looks like Cabin in the Woods so far has got the lead from what I'm seeing here. Yep, 15-3. So it's not even close. So we don't even have to worry about it. The Cabin in the Woods is moving on to the next round. Okay, so here we go. Come to my cabin. I know, Rockin' Robin, that movie is pretty spooky for sure. All right, next matchup. We have Psycho, the original Psycho, versus Insidious. Psycho versus Insidious. John, I think it's different. Thor's in it, so that's pretty cool. But and Sigourney Weaver's in it too. But Insidious versus Psycho. And yes, this is the original Psycho with Norman Bates and a great movie. Psycho, Howling, Cabin, Insidious, Psycho, Insidious. Here's another Insidious. Got a couple votes for Insidious. There we go. Psycho, Insidious, never Psycho. Insidious, never Psycho. Janet Leigh was good in Psycho. Yes, she was. All right. So it looks like Psycho waiting in car. Oh, good. Charlie, glad you're back, buddy. Psycho versus Insidious. I think some people are behind. Yeah, guys, everybody, check to make sure you're live. I think it should be like a red live button. If it's not red, I don't think you're live. But check it out just in case. Never saw Psycho. Really? Wow. See Psycho. It's different. Darth Sidious. Yes, either version of Psycho. Saria says she doesn't like to take showers with the curtain pulled. I know. Well, I always shut the door whenever I take a shower, and with my door, you're gonna hear it no matter how quiet you try to be opening that door. You hear that door open, so I always make sure the door is closed. So Psycho is moving on. Next matchup. Oh, here's a good one for you: Annabelle versus Poltergeist. Annabelle versus Poltergeist. We're almost done, guys. Thank you all for being here. We're going to hang in there just a little bit longer, and then we'll head on over to A Disney Life for Me. Dee and Miguel, I think, are going live at 9, so head on over to A Disney Life for Me right after this and let them know Mouse Talk sent you. Annabelle, Poltergeist, neither. No. I don't do those. I know. It's true, Meg. I don't blame you. Mirror or restroom door. Annabelle. Sorry I'm late. Hey, Zip. Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Zippity Doodad. No problem, Patrick. Just appreciate you being here, buddy. Thanks for being here. Looks like Poltergeist has got the lead so far. And Poltergeist is going to move on. I'm going to speed these up just a little bit because I want to make sure we get them all done before we head out. So Poltergeist moves on to the next round. All right, next matchup. So here we go. Next matchup. Poltergeist, yep, gets the lead. Looks like it. And then stayed in the room of dolls. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is the one like saying the name of Foster for hyenas. I know. All right, so next matchup. Jacob's Ladder versus the Wolfman. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. Jacob's Ladder versus the Wolfman. And yes, this is the original Wolfman with is that Lon Chaney, I think, plays the Wolfman? Wolfman versus Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder is really kind of a kooky movie. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that one. Jacob's Ladder versus the Wolfman. 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 Jacob's Ladder, Wolfman. All right, so the Wolfman moves on to the next round. Couple more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go, guys. Next one, Night of the Living Dead versus Salem's Lot. Now, I will let you know that Salem's Lot is one of the single scariest movies I have ever watched in my entire life. I can't watch that movie alone. I know that sounds weird. Oh my gosh. See, D&G, Salem's Lot. I love Salem's Lot, but it scares the bejesus out of me. It really scares the heck out of me. That movie, oh my gosh, I'm like this the whole time. It really does. It scares me. Oh my gosh. Salem's Lot, Night of the Living Dead. Looks like Salem's Lot is moving on. Yeah, see, Night of the Living Dead, it made the list because it's considered a scary movie, but it didn't really scare me. Salem's Lot scared the heck out of me. When that guy walks up those steps and opens that door, I don't even want to get into it. Can't even talk about it. But it looks like Salem's Lot getting the win and moving on to the next round. The opening scene with the dead body is scary. Oh my gosh. All right, next one. The Dead Zone. Christopher Walken, The Dead Zone. Versus I Am Legend. I Am Legend, Will Smith. I Am Legend versus The Dead Zone. And by the way, if you guys ever want to read a short story that's kind of a horror, read I Am Legend. Excellent book. Not long at all. I mean, it's like that. It's kind of like a short story. Read it. It's really good. The movie's good. I Am Legend. It's considered a scary movie, Blake. Now, horror's not really even the right word. That's why I put scary movies for these. Because, like, some of these aren't what I would consider a horror movie, but they're definitely scary movies. Like The Dead Zone, that's scary. If you ever seen that one, you'll know what I'm talking about. Can you hear me now? I Am Legend, Dead Zone, not Dead Zone. I Am Legend book was so much better. Yeah, the book's very good. I agree 100%. 100%. 8-7, I Am Legend. I actually really enjoyed I Am Legend with Will Smith. I thought it was fantastic. Dead Zone, 8-8. Oh, we're looking at 8-8. Come on, folks. Let's get some votes in here. Gizmo. Oh. 8-8. We need another vote. I Am Legend or The Dead Zone. Steve votes I Am Legend. 9-9. I Am Legend was amazing and scary when it is all alone. Sleep in the bathtub while he hears all the zombies outside. Read the book. It's even scarier. Meg votes I Am Legend. Jim votes The Dead Zone. So we were tied 10-10. I'm going to make the final vote. I'm voting I Am Legend. It's the only one I'm going to vote on tonight. I Am Legend is moving on. I actually love that book. The Dead Zone, the TM. Paper Scissors also votes it. So there you go. Two more, guys. Dawn of the Dead versus The Grudge. Dawn of the Dead versus The Grudge. We got to get out of here so we can get over to Disney Life for me. 2 to go. We got this one and one more. Dawn of the Dead versus The Grudge. Yes, Melissa, me too. The Charlton Heston version of I Am Legend, which is called The Omega Man. You ever get a chance to go see that too? It's a 70s movie, but it's actually kind of spooky as well. Dawn of the Dead or The Grudge? The Grudge, The Grudge, Dawn of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. It was scarier to me. Dawn of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. The Grudge, The Grudge. Oh, wow, Steve, this one's close, buddy. Dawn of the Dead. Oh, there we go. Now Dawn of the Dead's running off with it. There we go. All right, so it looks like Dawn of the Dead is moving on. Yep. So last matchup of the day. Pardon my language, folks. Hellraiser versus the Silence of the Lambs. Last matchup. Heckraiser versus Silence of the Lambs. This is it. Last one. Silence of the Lambs versus Heckraiser. I'll say Heckraiser. And while you guys are voting on this, again, a couple of real quick things. Please go over to a Disney Life for me. Go see Dee and Miguel. They always have a great stream right after us on Tuesday nights. They're fantastic. Tell them Mouse Talk sent you. Also, if you could, check out our two partner channels, Steve's World and Disney Dan. Steve goes live on Mondays. Disney Dan goes live on Saturdays. Check out their channels. Great content as well. They're wonderful people. Again, we go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I just want to let everybody know we have a lot of changes coming up to our channel. Lots of changes coming up. Not just the scenery. We're hoping to do a little bit of a better looking set for you guys. But there will be changes to how we stream in the future. And that's coming very, very soon. I want to let everybody know about that. We do have PayPal. We do have T-shirts. So if you'd like to help support the channel, we'd love that. And we do have a P.O. box. If you'd like to send us any magic mail, we always like to feature it either on a stream or on a vlog. So I just want to get all that out of the way. And, of course, Dean over at the live place. Which one is the mouse that talks? Probably more me. Didn't hear. Last matchup, Hellraiser versus Silence of the Lambs. And it looks like Silence of the Lambs has got this one beat. So there we go. All right. First round is done. We went from 64 scary movies. We're now down to 32. We will finish it up next week and had to walk away. So not my kind of movie. I agree 100%, Melissa. But everybody, again, thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. We had a ton of people in here tonight. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with Jim sending everybody over. But I hope you're here because you enjoy being here as well. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to Melissa that you guys would take time out of your day to come join us. I know there's tons of other things you guys could be doing in other streams. I appreciate that you take the time to come see us. It means a lot. We're trying to find more content for you guys to make it more fun, to make it more engaging. There's a lot of changes coming to our channel, so be sure to look for that. Those changes are coming in the new year. Up to that point, we are going to start getting everything together. We have game plans in place. Amityville Horror, I forgot all about it. Dances with Goofy, that's a great pick. But I hope you guys enjoyed this bracket. We love doing brackets, but we have a lot of new stuff coming up in the future. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I really hope you do. Keep coming out. We love having you here. Check out all these channels. Go over to a Disney Life for me. And until next time, everybody take care of yourselves and each other. And have a great rest of your day. Good night, everybody. Thank you again for being here. If I could click off button. End broadcast. There we go.